If there one mechanic we developers throw into the game when we don't know how to make it fun is the grappling hook. It's perfect. You can use it to fly across the map like Spider-Man or steal stuff from a distance. This is Chester, the main character of my game, and today I'm giving him a hook, but not just any hook. I wanted to feel as Nintendo as humanly possible. We all know how Nintendo operates. They take a stupidly simple idea, slap 500 hours of obsessive polish onto stuff nobody even asked for, and somehow it feels incredible. My goal today is to copy at least 10% of that magic. If I fail, the video ends right here. To call this a success, we have 3 simple goals. Make Chester shoot a hook and retrieve objects, make it not feel like a complete trash, and be happy. After doing a bit of research, I realized there are 2 main types of hooks. The ones that move you and the ones that move things to you. If I were Mr. Nintendo, I'd go with the second one. Moving distant objects sounds easy on paper, but this gives you so much room for insane amounts of polish. First, I implemented the core logic, and yeah, it looks hideous, but it works. It goes so fast, you can barely even see it, and since it doesn't grab anything yet, I spawned a super sophisticated testing object, a plain white cube. I slowed down the hook and increased its range. Tweaking this parameter felt like upgrading straight from a wooden pickaxe to a diamond one. The problem was that grabbing the cube required surgical precision, so secretly expanded the collision area in the code to help the player out. Right now, though this hook feels like chewing on cardboard, I've never actually eaten cardboard, but it must be terrible. Also, maybe you'll come and tell me that's just because you haven't tried corrugated cardboard or cardboard crust pizza. Let's continue. The cube doesn't get destroyed. It collides with Chester and teleports him. In fact, while I'm trying to fix it, instead of deleting the cube, I accidentally erased Chester from the existence. Things happen, I think. Once I fixed my character's murder, I added some particle effects. It looks way better, but it's still missing the secret ingredient to go from a cardboard to a Friday night juicy burger. The camera shake, that subtle screen shake that Nintendo applies to literally everything you do. Much better. Hey, check this out. I implemented this curve editor. This is the holy grail tool that the studios like Nintendo use every single day. In just 2 clicks, you can tweak how the hook accelerates or slows down without touching a single line of code. I think I'll stick with this crazy curve. It looks hilarious. While developing this, I had a few existential questions. First, what happens if I shoot the hook at the 2 objects at the same time? Well, I added a cooldown and a lock. It won't let you spam it like crazy. We are not playing Terraria here. Or are we? Next, what happens if I shoot the hook and run backward? Few people will notice this detail, but while the hook is out, Chester moves slightly slower until it returns. I feel intelligent for the first time in my life for having implemented this. Next we have, what about coins? These padlocks are the game's coins. The hook completely ignores them. In Mario Odyssey, Cappy snatches distant coins and gives you free dopamine, so I replicated that. Now the hook slides through and collects multiple coins. And something I didn't mention before, if 2 objects are close together, it grabs the nearest one. Yes, I tested this a lot and never grabbed 2 objects at the same time. The hook still looked like a PVC pipe. So I had to open Blender and work a little. Now it actually looks like a real hook. I think so. With everything up and running, it's time for the ultimate test. I built this level where we need to gather 10 coins and grab 5 distant objects. This jump is super difficult, and you have to know how to take full advantage of the jump. but it's easier to throw the hook and grab the object. Well, the mechanic works flawlessly. I might still have a long way to go to reach Miyamoto's level, but for my first attempt, I'll happily take it. Thanks a lot if you made it this far. Subscribe if you want to see me continue reading Chester Life, and I'll see you in the next video. Chat you later.